are officially in Java, Indonesia. It's been very different to Bali so far. So me and Joe staying in this pod, literal pod. Like, oh, this is the whole thing. This is it, and you control everything by a tablet. And you can change the color blue, green, or all the colors. And you can also put sleep relaxation on, so there is a river option or forest. Lovely. Night night. We are in Malang, which is located in Java Island, Indonesia, and we are off to explore one of the most amazing waterfalls. I mean, Indonesia is full of amazing and incredible waterfalls, but this one's supposed to be one of the best ones. We heard mixed reviews because people say it's very expensive and you have to pay multiple times. So I'm not exactly sure how much it is, but I'll take you along and I'll let you know exactly how much it costs. I'm just trying not to get run over. We stumbled across on this little town, which is basically like a rainbow colored town behind me, and apparently they made this so Malang has a bit more tourism and people come and see it. It's part of that kind of project for them. So across the road from the rainbow town there is a blue town, so every house is colored blue, which is so cool. Back to being a passenger princess. So we got here, so far parking cost us 10,000 and entry tickets cost us 50,000 each. Let's see what else we have to pay for. We literally go down on the waterfall. It's gonna be an absolute killer going back up. I think the camera doesn't do justice to how nice it looks. The way it was no joke. Your head. It was killer. Salad? Salad? I think it's salad. It's a fruit.
Looks like a garlic clove.
Don't eat the pip. Nice. This is what happens when you're trusting Google Maps. Me and Joe came to a restaurant and there is literally only locals and we're being stared at. Famous. Also no idea what we're gonna order, but we're gonna take it, aren't we? Yeah. We've been saying for a while that we wanted to have authentic experiences and go to places where like no tourists go and only locals go. But now that we are experiencing it, it almost like being a tourist because we're literally being stared at and like literally feel like the odd one out because we are. But yeah, it's been good, but we literally have not seen any tourists, so we've seen like 2 within the last 4 days. I don't know where they are. We went for spicy level 1, but it's very, very spicy. We nearly went for free and the girl was like, I think it's gonna be too spicy, and thank God she said that. Today's plan is to explore Yogykarta. I hope I'm saying it right, I'm not really sure. We really like this town, to be honest, and the accommodation we're staying in is like not the most fabulous, but we get breakfast and dinner for free included, and we pay like £9.50 for the accommodation, so that's insane. We just visited the water castle. I'm not sure what it actually called. It used to be a water castle because it was a little underwater, and then it just had the castles or the villages near it or like around it. is on Christmas. A Chinese New Year parade thing. Yeah, we've been told by our accommodation that there is one at 6 p.m. So let's see how good it is. I know it's low season, but where are the tourists at? Where are they? Literally, we've seen 5 people all together. We've been here 2 weeks. Where are they? This is actually my first ever parade. I was literally having goosebumps. It's so cool. Just arrived at Borobudur Temple, which is one of the wonders of the world. The ticket was how much? It was 455,000 rupiah each. And also I just realized I've been saying their currency wrong the whole time. So it's rupiah, it's not rupee. So yeah, I shall correct that now. So you have to buy a ticket in advance because this gets sold out quite quickly because they limit the amount of people that can come in a day. So you have to book a slot. Ours is at 10:30. So let's go and explore. Just got into our little car. Socks and sandals. We get our own slippers to change into. The difference between this and other Buddhist temple that you cannot go inside this one, and basically Buddhist people just go around it left to right to kind of do it as a ritual, and each level symbolizes kind of reaching enlightenment. Came to a waterfall to cool down after a very, very hot morning. But one thing I say is that there is so many little fees that you have to pay. You have to pay for the entrance to come into the area. You have to pay for parking. You have to pay for entrance. And it's just like so many little things. Like separately, they're not a lot, but they all add up. We are off to a batiks course, which is basically an Indonesian painting technique, and we learned about it the other day when we went to the water castle thing, and we wanted to try how to do it, so I'll take you along with me. We are in Bandung today. We got one full day here to explore. We are at the suspension bridge, which is supposed to be the longest one in Southeast Asia. Excited. We paid 100,000 each to get in, but there is a lot more things included, so we get to see a hot spring and other things as well. So yeah, let's see what we get included. Well, this was absolutely terrifying because every time someone walks past it like rocks. And as you know, Southeast Asia not well known for their health and safety. So yeah, but we made it. We get to dip your toes into the hot spring. We somehow managed to do everything backwards, and the lady failed to tell us that actually half of the things included are not even in this location, so we now need to go and drive there. We actually had so much fun today. We done a hot spring. We sat in these like buggies, and it was like a zip line kind of thing. It took us from one side to another. Then we done this like go-kart. We got a welcome drink, and this is all for £5. And we also visited this amazing lake as well. So yeah, we had a really good day. Although something weird did happen. Neither of us remember telling this guy where we're from, and he just came up to us and he was like, "How long did it take you from Hungary to fly here?" And I was like, "How do you even know?" But Joe thinks he might have said something to him, so. We got one full day in Jakarta, so what we will do is just walk around the central bit. I think we're gonna go to one of the biggest mosques in Southeast Asia. I think it's also the 9th biggest one in the world. It's so ridiculously hot here. Like in Bandung we were almost cold. I was wearing long trousers, and here the heat is just crazy. Like I'm wearing literally next to nothing and I'm hot. Sure, it's a hot one. Something to note if you're planning to visit the mosque is that they have a break between 11 till 1 p.m. and you can just only go around with a tour, so you need a tour guide, and all the tours run every half an hour. The entry is completely free. Obviously if you would like to give something to your guide, it's acceptable, but yeah, obviously it's not required. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed our time in Java as much as we did. I really think you should consider going out of Bali and visit other parts of Indonesia because there is so much to see. My 3 tips for you to travel Java. Number 1, if you want to get around, the best way to do that is by a train, and you can use Traveloka for that. Just book everything online. We tried to go to the train station and ask them for train ticket, but they said the best way to do it is via this app. Number 2 is I mentioned to you about the accommodation we stayed in Yogykarta, and it was only £9.50 and had breakfast and dinner included. The name was Laura's Backpacker Hostel, and I highly recommend, and if you're lucky you might even see their friends Python that they look after sometimes. Number 3 is when you're booking accommodation you should consider that Java is a Muslim island, which means there are mosques all around, and the prayer calls are sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes when I booked accommodation I could see as a bad thing they put down that they can hear the prayer calls. It didn't bother us, but it seems like it bothers some people, so it's something to consider. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I think it's 106 now, so I'm so appreciative. It's incredible, and I just can't wait to make more videos for you. Join me this Saturday, hopefully, if the Wi-Fi lets me upload it, but I tell you the secret of how we climb Mount Bromo completely free. and thanks for watching. Bye!